We are going to make breads this weekend. I know this is upside down. Don't talk to me about it. This is our starter. I just fed it and we're gonna leave it out for 12 hours to expand and all that fun stuff. Okay, put your bowl on a scale, zero it out, and then put 350 grams of lukewarm water into the bowl. Okay, once you're at 350 grams of water, of lukewarm water, you're gonna put in 80 grams of your starter, and your starter should have bubbles and all that. So let me do that. Also, another thing is if your starter floats, then it's ready. So let's mix this together. Now it's all mixed and incorporated. You zero it out again. You're gonna add in 500 grams of bread flour. Once you have that in, you're gonna mix it all together. So it says mix until it's shaggy. I don't know what the fuck that means. The only thing I think of when I hear shaggy is the stoner off of Scooby-Doo. So I mix it until it looks like this. And then we're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes and put in 25 grams of water and 12 grams of salt. Okay, after the 30 minutes of sitting there, you're gonna add in 25 grams lukewarm water and then 12 grams of salt. So let's do that. All right, we're gonna let it rest for 30 minutes under a damp tea towel. Then we're gonna do 4 stretch and folds. So within the next hour, every 30 minutes, we're gonna do 4 stretch and folds. All right, so stretching and folding, I do it based off of a compass. So let's do north, west, south, and east. So you pick up one side. It's gonna be sticky and gross. Make sure your hands are good. I try to pick it up as much as possible, like that. And then you fold it, turn it, do west. So good. Fold it, and then you're gonna do south. It's so sticky, so sticky. Stretch it out, fold, and finally east. Look at this. Look at this. Crazy. And then you fold. Put your damp tea towel back over it. And we come back in another 30 minutes. All right, this is the second stretch and fold. And then you're gonna do this 2 more times. But yeah. Here is the stretch and fold number 3. Back for the final one. I just did the final stretch and fold. Thought I'd save you guys that pain. Now it's the bulk fermentation. We're gonna cover this and we're gonna leave it for probably 12 hours. It's kind of colder in my apartment. Bulk fermentation goes based off of like humidity and temperature. And so with it being like 68 degrees consecutively in my apartment, it's gonna take about 12 hours to bulk ferment. So yeah, I will see you guys in 12 hours so we can cut it and then start shaping and put the inclusions in for the other bread that I'm making, and then cold proofing. I touched it to see if it was done fermenting, and it looks like it. So we are going to shape it. So right now I'm making the Mexican hot chocolate. I put down cayenne, some cinnamon. We're gonna go in with a little bit of cocoa powder. I say a little, but it always comes out so fast. A little bit of cocoa powder, and then some brown sugar to sweeten up that cocoa powder and that cinnamon. That way it's not crazy bite that you're getting. I I just made the 2 plain doughs, so that will be delicious. Sorry, this is old brown sugar, so of course it's clumpy. You know, fun fact, there's this gentleman that I ran into at a grocery store, and I was looking at brown sugar, and I was like, yeah, I love cooking with it, but it just sucks. It sticks together all the time. And he goes, put a slice of toast, like a slice of bread, in your brown sugar, and I'll keep it from clumping. He told me that, and I have yet to follow his instructions. So if you guys do that, let me know. Sorry, I'm talking really slow, like light. I'm sick. The boyfriend's sick. So I made homemade soup. He's sleeping. I'm making bread, because why the F not? Okay, for this next loaf, we're gonna do peanut butter chocolate, like a Reese's. Sorry, had to clean down everything because of using cayenne in that last recipe. I did not want cayenne in this one. So give me a second while I stretch this one out. All right, so this one is a little different. I've never done, honestly, like, I've only done 2 inclusion loaves, and it was cinnamon brown sugar, and what else was it? It was, and a pizza mozzarella loaf. So, not sure how this is gonna come out, honestly. It actually looks gross right now, but I'm sure it'll taste good. I like Reese's, so whatevs. Right? Whatevs. Okay. Chocolate chips. Little chocolate chip action. Honestly, like, if I can make sourdough loaves, pretty sure anyone and their mom can make sourdough loaves, because I struggle. So if you always thought, oh, I can't do sourdough loaf, I don't have the attention span. Dog, me too. Me too. All right, so then we're gonna flip this side in on itself like that. Perfection. Even though chocolate chip was trying to escape, you know. Put some more peanut butter. As you can tell, I'm running out, which is fine. It's whatevs, you know? Live life to the fullest, however you want. And then, gonna put these all in there, like this. This loaf is gonna get its own banneton. I put the other 3 mini loaves in together because they could handle it, but I knew this one was gonna be loaded to the brim because I personally love Reese's, so I'm making sure it's as loaded as possible. I'm not gonna put anything on this one though, on this end, so we're just gonna flip it. Flip. Oh no, chocolate chip. And then flip. Make sure the ends are there, and then there's like cinnamon that just came off of this, and then you gotta tighten it, which this part right here was like the hardest part for me when I was learning, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, come on, tighten it. It looks tight to me. Like, come on. Oh, see, the peanut butter's coming out. All right, I think that's tight enough, right? See, look at that. That's what it always looks like on the butt side. So you gotta like play doctor and stitch it up, right? This is called, you know, closing that seam up. I don't know. I'm not a sourdough expert. I just do this for fun. And there you go. There you have it. It has like a little seam right there. I don't know. It looks nasty. But we're going to bake this tomorrow. We're gonna cold proof it. I'll probably bake these after work, so they'll be cold proofing for, I want to say, like 20 hours. So you can cold proof anywhere from 8 hours to 3 days. So they're gonna cold proof, and then we'll make them, and then you'll see the awesomeness. Welcome back, friends. Time to score. This one is the peanut butter chocolate loaf that we are going to put in the oven. I score mine in X's. Some people score it down the middle to create an ear. The person I learned how to make sourdough from scores hers like to the side a little bit, so the ear isn't directly on top, which is actually really cool now thinking about it. But yeah, you can score yours however you like, whatever you desire. So these ones, this one's the Mexican hot chocolate. These ones shared a basket, so they're a little smaller than the peanut butter chocolate. And it's leaking chocolate. See that? Look at that. You know it's gonna be good when it leaks. And the only reason why I say that is because my cinnamon sugar one leaked like that, and it was one of the best. Yeah. So, and the reason why I'm doing mini loaves is because fuck it, why not, right? So I did 2 inclusion loaves and then 2 regular baby loaves. And these baby loaves are actually going to be for our chili tonight. They're going to be like mini bread bowls. Me and my boyfriend don't eat a lot of food. So mini bread bowls is our speed. So yeah, score these however you like, however you desire. You know, don't ever tell someone you're doing something wrong. Everything is a learning curve, and this is always, like, this is our first lifetime here, okay? Like, yeah, people are experts at things, but you also have to remember that this is people's first time here, too. Give us a little grace, you know? I mean, especially with people like me making bread for the first time. Also, what kind of, like, weirds me out is that not a lot of people show you the process of making sourdough, which is kind of sad because the process is almost as beautiful as the outcome. You have to be very patient. I don't know. Definitely couldn't do this when I was like 25. All right, cool. We got our 4 loaves and oven's heating up right now. So what I do is heat it up to 500 degrees, drop it down to 400 when we're ready. Yes, I'm about to make other loaves too. Drop it down to 450. We're gonna pop these bad boys in our mini Dutch ovens with the lid on them for, pop it in the oven for 25 minutes with the lid on. Then we're going to take the lid off, bake it for another 15 minutes. I've read some things on the mini ones to where you kind of watch it because it's all based off of like colors and stuff. So, yeah, I'm excited for the outcome. Also, I love the X's. I don't know why. It's so edgy. And just like that, the breads are done. These 2 regular Mexican hot chocolate, peanut butter chocolate chip. They got to cool on my makeshift cooling rack. And I'm going to finish watching Severance. Okay, love you, bye. Mexican hot chocolate. Look at that. It looks good as fuck. We're going to try it. It's good with an after spice. After you eat it and you get through the sweetness, you just out of nowhere get hit. It's like spiciness. So good. Our bread bowls are ready for chili. These are so cute because they're so tiny. And this is what it looks like. It looks so good. Okay, bye. I'm going to go eat my chili now.